Okay, so I did some research about what unlocks after doing the plot planets, and it turns out I have a lot of stuff that I can do on the Citadel. I decided not. I'm not going to do that right now because we've done a lot of side questing. So we're going to go and do Pharos. Well, we're going to do this stuff before Pharos, but this is the same system. So we're plot adjacent right now. Okay, we're plot adjacent. Plot may or may not happen today. It probably will. I just need to figure out which cluster I'm in so I can pull up the right. Which system I'm in. There we go. Atacam Beta. Eletania is where I can land in Atacam Beta. Zatheron is a small rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of boron. Hey chat, am I boron? Are you going to sleep right now? Jokes. Orbital period 9.5 Earth years, radius 3,537 kilometers, day length 64.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.37 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 388 Celsius, surface gravity 0.39 G. And we've got the proximity of the energetic star Hercules causes constant blue and violet aurorae in seeded nitrogen-argon atmosphere. During periods of increased solar flares, the aurorae are bright enough to read by on the surface and can be seen with off-the-shelf optics from a distance of several AU. Seeded's scorching hot surface is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of iron. A surprising variety of simple carbon-based life flourishes in a complex network of cave systems that wind through the crust, protected from Hercules' heat and radiation. Orbital period 0.4 Earth years, radius 7,702 kilometers, day length 67.0 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.18 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 523 Celsius, surface gravity 1.3 G. While scanning Seeded, you discovered a large debris field in geosynchronous orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted several detailed sweeps of the area and detected a few items of interest, including a League of One medallion encased in lead molding. Cool. Someone stuck it in lead. That's the planet I can land on. Probably check to see if there's debris. There is not. Zetaurus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with high-level decks of sulfur clouds. A layer of hydrocarbons has formed deeper in the atmosphere. Vast electrical storm fronts can be seen flickering across the dark side. Orbital period 113.1 Earth years. Radius 52,290 kilometers. Day length 17.2 Earth hours. And we found some gold on the moon. Moon gold. That's just cheese. You can't tell me otherwise, chat. You can't tell me otherwise. Warning level on toxic hazard. Eletania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It is covered by a verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen, and possesses a thick oxygenated atmosphere, but the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. Yeah, that's a drawback. In short, settlement requires either fully sealed environment suits or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization at altitudes above the symbiote's range, or in areas where favourable winds keep the air clear. Orbital distance 12.6 AU, orbital period 34.4 Earth years, radius 8,864 kilometers, day length 35.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 2.1 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 13 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 1.2 G. I would be interested to know if BioWare, had any scientific basis behind all the numbers they assign to them, the planets, or if it's just random numbers. Oh, there's a lot on this planet. Cool. So I'm going to start here, and this is like the thing that I'm doing on the planet, so I'm just going to go, as usual, the wrong way. Apologies for the late start today and consequently the shorter stream. We've got some building work happening behind us, and it's really upset my kitten. So she was a bit demandingly clingy while I was washing the dishes, so I had to keep taking breaks just so I could give her some fuss and reassure her that everything's going to be okay. Unfortunately, this did involve making biscuits on my legs and also jumping up my back. It was great. So these are the space monkeys. If you thought the space cows were bad, get a load of the space monkeys. I'll be back here later, I think. I think there's an assignment to kill them. Could be wrong about that. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I think there's a glitch in the Mass Effect Classic where you can get infinite Paragon or Renegade points. You don't need to, but you know, it's there if you want to. That was an uncomfortable camera angle, I do apologise. I was just curious to see how low the camera would go. I was trying to look at the skybox. I apologised and then immediately did it again, so that's you know, that's on me. Something keeps flashing up on my monitor, and I don't know if it's OBS or my browser window. But if it could stop it, it's annoying. It's eye-catching, and I don't like it. So now I keep glancing to try and figure out what it is. But when I'm looking, it's not there. My display haunted, chat. I was going to say, I don't mind not killing those space monkeys right now, because if I do have to, I can always come back. It's right next to the spawn point on the planet. Although I might check to see if I do need to. Probably don't, as this is a Paragon run, but if there's no ethical consequences for doing it, it is experience. And, you know, they're made of level up. They've got that level up juice in them. And yes, I remember what this is. This is what the trinket you get from Shira the consort is for. I think. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain, and a small lump in the back of your neck as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It doesn't like the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life. The hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is the sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull. Do you remember the silver creature in the sky? The air grows colder. Winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake, An instant later, to find yourself on Elitania lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companions standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analysing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realising this is a mystery you will probably never solve. Forget about it. And that's just the random bit of tabletop RPG narration in the entire game. Boop, boop, boop. Right, I can't be bothered to drive all the way back over the hills. So we're just doing a fast travel. Oh yeah, just so you know, the space monkeys are called Pyjaks in later games. Right, let's do other things. Now we've had that vision. Oh, level up, right, of course. Yes. Why not? Stick barrier up there. Not that I'm really using barrier, but it's useful for when my shields go down. Caden. Let's get lift to that as well. And then why not the final point in Sentinel? And then probably I guess just keep going with first aid. And Mr. Vicarian, Angel's Husbando, tactical armor unlocks advanced shield boost. A bit of extra damage. And then going somewhere over here. That time I pressed right trigger and left on the forward on the thumbstick. My brain's in a weird place right now, chat. I keep waking up extremely early, and I don't like it, because I don't sleep well to begin with. So if I start talking nonsense at any point, someone please stop me. Oh no. Back up. Oh no. Should be able to make it get onto the grass texture. There we go. Something apparently something they added for the Legendary Edition is the 3D grass. It was just a plain texture beforehand. On all of the planets with the grass. So there's that. Bubbles, speaking nonsense, never. Welcome in, Ari. Your first comment is labelled as unruly, and you know what? I agree. You're the best kind of unruly, though. Whoop whoop. Oh, there it is. May have just made it difficult for myself. Oh no, we're all good. There's a way down. I think I mentioned this before on Tuesday. Hi, Ari. But I've definitely mentioned it on social media. Oh, this is what happened last time. I'm stuck. Can I get into the Mako from here? I can teleport. We're all good. We're all good. I got out of the rock. Is it not okay to be unruly on here? Because I'm a New Yorker. I mean, I can't say anything. Like, I'm a drama queen. Give me chaos or give me order. I'm happy with both. It's very strange. But I do like the drama. I mean, if you're too unruly, the moderation queue will get you, I guess. So, bear it in mind. I don't know. I need to get up here. I didn't have time sorted out today, but New Yorkers are unruly just terse. Wow, getting called out. Yeah, I meant to do it. I didn't have time to do it today, but I'm going to try and sort out multi-streaming for people who prefer over on Twitch for next week. See how that works out. Probably lower my bitrate to account for things. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, so I know I mentioned on my social media feeds, and specifically to Ari, because we were talking about stuff, that I've been playing RE2 Remake off stream. And one, it's just a very different planet for myself. But two, when you know how to play the game, the Tyrant section in the RPD is really short. Need to switch to PC, it's not good on mobile. Oh, I'm sorry, Ari. Hopefully that's something that gets fixed. Moonbeam is still in open beta. Just throwing that out for people who are unaware. And YouTube, this is on Moonbeam again. If multi-stream works, that's great, because I'd like to stream on both. Why not? Mostly because I feel like there's two very different kinds of audiences. But if it doesn't, as I mentioned on Tuesday's stream, I'll probably do one stream a week on both Twitch and Moonbeam, and then we'll take it from there. I need to go here. Ah, it's just another Space Monkey colony. I spent 90 plus minutes and 44 takes recording a presentation yesterday for training purposes, for stuff. Let me tell you, chat, not easily done with a stammer that gets worse the more stressed and annoyed you are. Would you believe? Just went to send Ari to kick. I respect Ari too much to do that. Oh god, kick. Hey, come give us your crypto and gambling streams. It's fine. We're gonna rip off Twitch's UI they ripped off. Just made it green instead. Okay, that's that. Oh, hang on. Isn't this the planet where there's no reason to go in here yet? Yes, I'll be coming back to this. So I know this isn't, like, the best way around the planet, but it's a pretty planet at the very least. They did. Yeah, I thought so. I can honestly say Kick is not a platform I've ever been interested in streaming on. Astonishingly, neither is Facebook Gaming. Oh no. Get up there. Get up there. You can do it. Hold it. You can do it, Mako. I believe. I don't believe. We'll go the long way. I think in order of preference, it probably goes Moonbeam right now. Then Twitch, then YouTube, and then I'm not streaming ever again apart from my Discord server, I guess. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure I still have my Discord community a community event. No, it's just a bit... It's the brave little Mako. The little Mako that could. Shout out to the brave little toaster. Yes, its wheels just passed through the space monkeys. What of it? Welcome back, Ari. I'm sorry that you had to swap to PC from mobile. Hopefully the noodle's okay. And we should arrange another Valheim session. I meant to message you about that. And I've been so busy. Chat mobile's not good at all. They'll fix it though. Presumably with... Oh god, I saw a figure up. Isn't it like over half of all internet traffic is done through mobile now? And I know that there's a incredibly large number of people who don't own a computer with an internet connection. They just use mobile devices. Noodles well about to eat, which will be another brief BRB from you. That's, you know, understandable. You know, I can imagine it involves hands, and both of them. And then this one over here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Looking for Moonbeam mobile app, but didn't see one. There may be one eventually, but it only came out of open beta this week. I think it was Monday. Okay, went into open beta, so very early days yet. Good news, I found the probe.
I'm on my way.
This is the surveillance drone, but where's the data module?
A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module.
Oh, this will be fun.
Track down the alien and recover the data module. Oh, now it puts them on the map. Right, I know where it is. It's here, but I think I get experience for scanning all the colonies. Could be wrong about that. Let's find out. Don't think I have to search every monkey. But I will, because they make an adorable noise. Which one of you haven't I searched? Guess I've searched all of them. Game? We good? Hang on, I'm just going to pause, see if I do need to go to all of the colonies. Or if I can just go straight to the end. Cool. So there is a Paragon points glitch here. If you search them, you get Paragon points. If you kill them, you get Renegade points. But you can... There is a way to farm infinite Paragon points. So, you know, there's that. If you really wanted to do that. I feel like I've missed one. I thought there was a pop-up that says they're not here, but I guess not. That's probe. Did I get that one? Anyway, let's go. That's the one mouth noise you get. I guess all speaking's mouth noise, really, if you think about it. I like how I'm holding forward with the thumbstick and the Mako's going from side to side. And then we get out before we get too close. I don't want to kill any of the hijacks. No, they don't have the module check. So you can just run them over in the Mako, is the upshot of me doing all of this. And you can shoot them. That's bad. That's not what space cops do. Deadpan look at the camera. Right, I think we're good on that colony. Check that engine debris? I must have checked that point of interest. Yes, because it's a different symbol on the map than it was when I landed. Never mind. Carefully turn the Mako around. So this is horrifying, in case you haven't seen it. So, chain of relations here. Dick Wolf is the producer behind Law & Order and a whole bunch of other propaganda procedurals. His son, Eric Wolf, runs Wolf Games development studio, who is all in on generative AI, by the way. There is a trailer out for their next game called Public Eye, or their first game, sorry, I believe, called Public Eye. And the entire trailer is generative AI animation. So, you know, you're already onto a winner there. But then I need to go to the right. You say that about Red Starship Troops, I'm pretty sure the characters would do that. Oh, they absolutely would do that. The whole idea of the game is that crime is too bad for the police to solve, so you must, as a citizen, use a app to take crime scene photos and solve crimes that the police can't solve, which sounds horrifying. And they wouldn't have used this data in the slightest if this happened in real life. But I'm assuming, based on contextual evidence, that there'll be no self-awareness about it. Like, this will be presented as undeniably a good thing, TM, and that we should allow the police to do it. Trailer's on YouTube. If you want to watch like 2 minutes of Uncanny Valley animation with the only legible word in it being, in terms of like written material, that the computer's output being divorce, when they're talking about motives, it's pretty funny. In a dear God, how is this a thing kind of way. couple more monkeys. We good? I think that's all the monkeys. I think that's all the monkeys. We won't talk about that first thought, chat. It's not worth it. It's too embarrassing. I'll never recover from this faux pas. YouTube, while I'm thinking about it, once I have surmounted the hill of admin and project management I'm currently doing for UK Tin, I will be slowly, very slowly, downloading all of my highlights from Twitch, which are highlights I've made, and I've highlighted clips other people have made so I can put them in collections, because you can't put clips in collections on Twitch. And put them in a playlist on YouTube so that you have access to all of my stupid jokes, all of the stupid things I do in game, the few cool things I do in game, and the odd real talk. I'm not going to release them all at the same time. Why did I pull my gun out?
All clear.
I'm not going to release them all at the same time. They'll be probably uploaded in batches and then released one per day over the course of a week or something. Because I've got, at last count, like 120 stupid joke clips alone, highlights alone. I'm not going to fill your feed with your subscriptions feed with them. And then once that's done, where I've got highlights all for the same game, I might stitch them together into a video and have like, hey, here are highlights from this playthrough. I know I'm making work for myself at this point, but I feel like if something's worth doing, it's worth doing properly. Gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Right, let's go. Just in case, chat. You never know. If they could stop if the flashing banner on the Mass Effect wiki could stop flashing, it'd be fantastic. Where's the monkey? Oh, over there. Oh, I think there are a few in here, never mind. The monkey doesn't have the module. I don't know if you know that, chat, but it doesn't have it. Where's the module? Give me the module. Hey Garrus, do you have the module? Caden, how about you? Do you have it? When I go back to the Citadel after doing Pharos, I'm going to try to run through all the stores as well to see if there are any more licenses I can buy. Not that I'm going to use them, obviously, because I'm saving all of my money, but there might be. Leave that monkey be. Wants to be in the wall. And I understand sometimes you just want to be in a wall. I'm not going to make him give up on his wall monkey dreams. You live your best wall life, Space Monkey. You live your best wall life. I'm sorry, is this supposed to be music? Monkeys! Do you have it?
He dropped the data module.
It's a miracle the data module's still intact. Joker can transmit this info to Alliance Command.
So if you do it properly, you can keep getting that those 6 Paragon points over and over again. Hey, Too Many Names Smith. I know who that is. How are we doing today, Too Many Names Smith? Okay, well that's a sizable damage up. Yeah, I'll do that, sure, why not? Okay, and get wrecked, I'm not checking your inventory. Save the game. Oh, actually, what is my current ammo type? That'll be fine. Alright, the little chihuahua's staying for a few days and he's sulking. Oh no. What did you do? You know what? Sure, I'll set things on fire. Am I? I'm tired, mostly. I'm just so tired. I keep waking up early, and I don't sleep well to begin with. And I still have a lot of project management admin ahead of me before UKGE happens. Right, I need to use damping and Euroshock still, so...
This is all down.
That's damping. So... I don't need Garrus anymore, I can swap him out for Talia at the next opportunity.
Shields down.
Still need to keep using Neuroshock, however. I missed.
Online.
It's just upset he's been abandoned. Totally fair. Totally fair. The kitten... Project admin never sounds like fun. I mean, it's fine. It's my skill set. I'm good at it. I tolerate it reasonably well, and my neurodivergence lends itself to organising stuff and timelines and making sure people are on track. Lift, I guess? It's just on top of the kitten. It is, and we have building work happening behind us, and it's upsetting the kitten. So she's very clingy, and I mentioned this earlier. Well, I don't know if anyone was just in chat, but I'm scratched up because of it. She kept demanding attention while I was washing the dishes. Her latest thing, over just like the last week or so, she's decided she wants to make biscuits on mine and Angel's legs, which is fine normally because we generally keep on top of her nails, but we haven't had a chance to clip them recently. I don't know if you know this about kittens, chat, but kitten claws are like needles. Right, well that's everything on this planet. She is a baker, it's true. Yeah, I think that's everything on this planet. Yep, that's cool. Right. Hey, Celtic, how are we doing? It's been so long, my friend. We need to arrange some dwarf time. Still. just been so busy. Ah! Kittens are cute and cuddly murder machines? They are. Gonna have to mute you for a bit. I need to watch some video instructions for a work thing. Are you? Instructions. Just wing it, talk. I get it though. Things are dynamic, to put it diplomatically. Oof. That can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. Sorry, too many names on over here. On Twitch, it's Tormini.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me.
Why is it only on one channel now?
Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
No, Kahoku! AI tone analysis on his chat message is crazy. It is, but if you think about it, it's all Twitch's auto mod does. They're just being transparent about it, instead of just hiding it. Psi Tower is shrouded by a high-pressure atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acids. The surface is composed of geologically young plains of volcanic basalts and rhyolites with high concentrations of carbon and radioactives. Psi Tower is rapidly volcanic. Chat is... The planet has rabies, we have to put it down. A dozen supervolcanoes, 50 to 120 kilometers wide, are erupting across the planet. Psi Tower's carbon content and constant volcanism make natural diamonds plentiful, but extremely costly and dangerous to recover. Orbital period 1.1 Earth years, radius 9,547 kilometers, day length 32.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 94.51 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 343 Celsius, surface gravity 1.7 G. Someone should stop Cerberus before they do anything rash. They should. It's like they're being led by a guy named Jack. The looks like they've got to eat food and still working. Yeah, I completely understand. Got to give it the old Yellowstone treatment? Yes. Yes, we do. Chat, sharing is caring. Sharing is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. The atmosphere contains... You shower your moonstones with me, I give you content. The atmosphere contains traces of ammonia, methane, and surprisingly large amounts of water vapor, making the atmosphere a striking mix of browns, blues, and whites. Of sharing 60-odd moons, two have diameters of over 3,000 kilometers. Both have signs of former Prothean development, suggesting sharing may have been mined for helium-3. Orbital period 46.6 Earth years, that is 46, not 426. Radius 55,721 kilometers, day length 14.6 Earth hours. The planet Sharing displayed some strange readings while being scanned. Chief Engineer Adams pinpointed the source and located a strange object. Tally and Adams brought it on board and spent hours taking it apart. The purpose of the object is still uncertain, but it was Prothean in nature and contained a Prothean data disk. What other jokes can I make? Oh, there's a train at Charing Cross Station. It's a hype train. Quana's frozen surface is rich with heavy materials, and the planet's higher than average density suggests further mineral richness in the depths. The atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The remains of a well-developed Prothean mining infrastructure dot the planet. Abandoned mines are connected to dead cities by collapsed maglev lines. Unlike the crumbling skyscrapers of Theros, Quana's ruins are reasonably intact. Unfortunately, this only made it easier for looters to strip the silent necropoli of anything valuable. Orbital period 9 Earth years, radius 7,271 kilometers, day length 67.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.91 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 141 Celsius, surface gravity 1.2 G. I found some cobalt. Logan is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. The survey team who charted the system 20 years ago reported many strange disturbances in Logan's cloud bands. suggesting many remarkably large solid objects were present beneath the cloud tops. As the ship approached, however, they subsided one by one. These disturbances have not been reported again. Orbital period 112.6 Earth years, radius 66,341 kilometers, day length 18.6 Earth hours. Kind of want to run a Mass Effect RPG. There isn't an official one, but there is. I know of a 5e hack and an Apocalypse. I think 2 Apocalypse World hacks. Just exploring what that could have been. Anyway, let's do some plot chat. Possibly the best mission in the game. The Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Pharos to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumbled debris dozens of meters deep. There are indications that Pharos was a much colder world in the past. Pharos has 2 large moons, Orkan, the father, and Vardut. Colony founded 2178, population 300, capital, Exogeny building. Orbital period 3.2 Earth years, radius 8,366 kilometers, day length 30.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 5.44 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 10 Celsius, surface gravity 1.1 G. Actually, before I do land on the plot planet, I'm going to go and sell things from my inventory just to make sure everyone's equipped, because I don't want to run out of inventory. I don't think I'll run out of inventory space, but I don't want to risk it. Salute, yeah. Liara, what was I giving you? Assault rifles. Sure, you can have the Avenger. And do you have the best pistol right now for you? And you can have the Summer Shot, why not? How's Auri? She's okay. She's a little stressed by the building work that's happening behind us. But so she's not she is eating, but her eating is disrupted, let's say. Have that, why not? And shotguns. You've got the best shotgun right now. So we're monitoring her food and her other behaviour, but she seems fine. She's just a bit clingy during the working day when they're hammering away at the house, at the building they're I guess rebuilding, renovating. I don't know what they're actually doing back there, but it's very loud and unpleasant. That's just better armor. Well, ooh, Garrus with the deep red. Sure. Well, that's. Oh, that's even better. Use that. Nah, we're good. But Auri continues to be cute. I am not possibly is one of the best missions in the trilogy. It's true. That's true. I am also. Nope, it's gone. Yeah, there it is. I am also going to be, hopefully, at some point in the next few days. But let's aim for by the end of next week. I feel like that's a reasonable aim. I will be uploading some new merch to my store, including a wanted poster sticker with my cat's face on it, because she's a criminal and we need to recognize this fact. I mean, all of these pistols are going to be better. But why not? And then we mark everything for junk. Apologies for the microphone picking up the thumbstick click. Or if it is. I assume it is. Make sure I don't want any of these pistols. Nope. Can I mark upgrades for junk? No, I can't. Cooldown reduction and health regeneration. It's probably incendiary and high caliber barrel. Do I have a better high caliber barrel? I do not. Interesting. Okay, what have I got up here? 21% weapon stability versus... What is it currently? Oh no, the UI is bugged. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good with the high caliber barrel. Stick the Dragon's Breath rounds in the shotgun. Nice rounds there. It's all fine. Do I need grenade upgrades? I do. Upgrades and books. Hey, my guy.
Looking for supplies?
I'd like to sell
Let's see what you got.
a lot of stuff to you. Does that sound cool to you? Oh, we've broken 1 million. I might actually go back to the Citadel. I think that lets me buy the Spectre gear. Oh, I can mark stuff as junk here instead. Interesting. Okay, well. I guess if I've got more than 2 copies of something, or if it's rank 5 and under, I'll sell it. Unlock that. So many tungsten rounds. I just need to get better at removing upgrades from party members. And switch shop on the Citadel is your favourite. Right now, my favourite store on the Citadel is Spectre Acquisitions, if I'm being completely honest. I'll keep one of those. And then these are all rank 5 or under. Right, I know what I said about the plot mission, but I need some stuff. So we'll get stuff. I love buying stuff, chat, don't you? But I'm doing a very focused shopping trip. I'm not going to run around and pick up the quests that I can now pick up because I have done a plot mission. We're going in. We're coming out again. I wouldn't let me this way. While I'm thinking about it, if anyone is on startplaying.games and wants to play Realms of Pugmire, or wants to learn how to play Realms of Pugmire, I have a game session set up for the... whatever the last Friday of the month is.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
At 8 PM GMT for
Logged.
Game Night with Linux Path.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Hearing about the Protheans makes me wonder if some distant civilization is gonna find our artifacts someday and study us.
The worlds we abandoned when the Geth revolted serve as just such an example. It is a reminder of our mortality.
I'm not afraid to die, but I guess I just want to be remembered by more than a few trinkets in a ruin somewhere.
Yes, it is a paid game, unfortunately. $15 a seat. And it's at 8 p.m. GMT. I just figured I may as well mention it while I'm doing nothing but shopping. Whee!
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
No! Do I not have enough? I thought I had enough. Unlock. Back to gear. Yeah, interesting. So, all of the... Actually... Oh, sweet. Grab this. Oh my god. Scroll faster! Just scroll faster, game! You are a UI, not a you-me. I don't know where I was going with that. So the HMW stuff is the Spectre gear. But when you hit 1 million credits, I think originally you got access to rank 10 items. Clearly that is not happening. See if there's any other... Maybe I have not hit the level required. So, because I've got 1 million credits, I've lost most of the HMWP stuff. No, I haven't actually. Never mind, ignore that. Yeah, I'm guessing I just haven't reached the point in the game where it gives me the Cool. Right, well, in that case, because it is all very expensive, I'm just going to hold on to the money. What level am I? Oh, right. I haven't used totally enough. Level 18. Cool. I'm slightly off of where I need to be. I might need to be level 26. Because apparently there's a level 50 requirement in the original game that I never noticed. Which equates to about 25 or 26 in the legendary scaling. Make it good with shotguns. Oh, totally has damping as well. I never realised. Interesting. I guess I'll put some points into damping maybe as well, but for now, this is what we're rocking. So I just wasted everyone's time by doing that, never mind. Do apologise.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently.
Did I do
Technicians
that?
are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Right. To Veros. Which I might take my wellness break before doing. Tell you what, I'll get through the preamble of the plot mission.
Stand by,
And then
shore
take my wellness
party.
break.
Decontamination in pro...
It's also entirely possible I don't finish Veros today.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
The plot missions are kind of long. But we'll see on that. Did I check that out? Yes, I did. Pew! Could not tell you why, chat. It just felt like it. What? Hey, cramp. Tell you what, chat. Chemotherapy obviously saved my life. Cancer's no joke, but the lingering cramps. It's made me so prone to cramp. It's a known thing, but it's still unpleasant, you know? Please, let me out. Thank you. Probably with some combat strength. My boy Rex.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Need to make sure that Tally's using a pistol. Well, I guess I could give Rex the... Rex is using both assault rifles and shotguns. That. Dang it. Don't want to do that. Just like having it. Nope. Just gotta be careful. 2, 2. 2. There we go. Alright, okay. Combat armor. Take less damage. Let's just make Rex as tanky as I possibly can. How much health does he have? 432. Good lord, that is a beefy Krogan. Give him more as well. I was actually going to save the game. And then got distracted, which is, you know, on brand. David Al-Takani.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. I'll take that. Oh, actually, oh, she used it in this one. Shepard, get into cover. Hey, could you? Clearly that's what I wanted to do. Throw. Cover. Tali, you may as well choose a shot, a pistol. Well, that exploded. I'm sorry, David didn't make it. Oh, right, I was going to double check Tali's pistol loadout. Yeah, she doesn't have any special things. Okay, we'll give Tali tungsten rounds and the combat scanner, why not? With that, and then Rex. Tali pistol, Rex shotgun. Do I have a better shotgun for Rex, actually? I don't think I did, right? No, because I sold everything. I have no shotguns, in point of fact. They're just uncomfortable. You can't jump if you can't move. Just love how they flail around. Having singularity and lift.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
But what if I find Geth there?
Are you saying you won't go?
No, I'll go.
You coward.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin.
Get ready.
They're dead. Killed them all.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
Oh, that guy's seen better days. I mean, he's still alive, but he has seen better days. If I recall correctly, there is a merchant in the freighter. I was checking for crates with, you know, things.
I don't know how to use a gun.
Beat them with the end of it if you have to.
Beat him!
Stop the Geth.
They're coming. They just keep on coming.
Well, stop having sex then.
The Geth can't be allowed into the heart of the colony.
We'll do what we can.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Geth are mounting another attack.
They have the attack's consent. My head's in the gutter because I got nothing else to say and no one can stop me.
If the Geth don't kill us, the lack of food just might.
Yeah, that's a problem. People do need to eat as a rule.
There, dear. You'll get through this. Just relax.
My headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about the past.
The Geth just keep coming.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, please.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know. Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be...
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
You can cause pain. Rack shotgun. That's the guy I need to talk to.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
That's on Shimmerman.
We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Guess I'll kill the Geth then. Could you stop shooting me, please? Tally? What do I have? Pew pew. Space gun noise. Oh, okay. Well,
Shields down.
do that. Shield back. Ah, Tally got them first. Light current. Stop the Geth in the tower. Okay. Guess I'll clear out the tower. Hack, please. Should probably get behind cover. This is a cover shooter after all.
Shields disabled.
Where's the sniper? Dead. Rex, you took that round to the back like a champ. I'm proud of you. Overload, please. Hoping for one final AI hacking deployment. But it was not to be. I need to send the music down.
The Geth will
It's overpowering my voice, and we can't be having that.
be back. Update Fidan, but don't take long. We should roll out the vehicle and find where the Geth are bunkered.
Should we? You tell me what to do, Tally? That's just rude. Thought I was the commander here. Okay, there's no lootable containers. You don't run faster like this. I just prefer the wider FOV. So I believe that's the way to the rest of the mission. We'll go back this way.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
I can't tell you much about it. You should speak to Phi Dan if you want to know more.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I was hired to keep kids from writing graffiti on the walls at Exogeny. Then all this happened. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
What can you tell me about the Geth? Do you have any idea what they might be after?
I can't tell you anything about that. I suggest you go to Exogeny if you want answers to those questions.
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship. And you're only interested in the Geth.
But I'm very good at killing them.
What can you tell me about Exogeny?
Very little. I work there as a security officer. I know they were looking for artifacts and anything of value. That's what they do. They fund the colony. In return, we help them uncover buried treasure. It's definitely not as exciting as they make it sound.
Goodbye.
Commander.
Right, I'll be back to talk to Phi Dan. I think I can talk to people now. Maybe.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing. Or it was. But you should speak with Phi Dan. He is our leader.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for.
Isn't it?
Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
Love it in Zeus Hope.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Actually, do they have anything you'd say in the medical area?
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Phi Dan if you really must know.
And get the feeling, chat, if I want to know about the colony, I have to talk to Phi Dan.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Phi Dan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was killed.
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Absorb's an okay, starting move. It's not great, but you get a tiny bit of health back when you use it.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
It's Pokemon.
I can't think of any reason for an attack like this. We just wanted to build a home.
I have to go.
It hurts so much when I think about what we've lost.
a very loud fire. Interesting. Oh no, I ran around here. This, yeah. Is it the Solarians, the merchant, I think?
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
Tell me about the colony.
Dr. Fidan?
We are a small group, part of a larger colony, before the Geth attacked. You should speak to Fidan. It's his responsibility.
Called it.
He knows the colony best.
What do you know about this planet?
I am not the one to ask about that. Ask Fidan or one of the others.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave me to my work.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
I don't think she cares.
I'm not the best shot, but I'll do what I can.
Well, at least the Geth can't regroup at the command post anymore.
They're still out there, but at least they've been slowed.
Nice work with those Geth.
Nope.
Glad you showed up.
Animation reset.
I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
It's gonna help this colony while I'm here, chat. It's the good thing to
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
What can you tell me about Zoo's Hope?
A fascinating place by all accounts, though the Geth have made it treacherous. You might like it here too if you gave it a chance, Commander. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here? I will stay here.
This place is barely holding together. Why stay here?
I can't give you an answer to that, Commander. At least not one that you would comprehend. Why not try asking Fidan? Maybe he can tell you what I can't.
So talk to Fidan.
How do you keep things in stock in conditions like this?
My list of consumers has shrunk significantly since the attacks, and few of those have time for shopping.
Had those two.
What's a Solarian doing on a human colony?
This Solarian goes where the credits are. Or I did. A well-stocked freighter can be a profitable investment on a new colony. But once I was here, I decided to stay on. The colony life grows on you after a while.
Like a wart.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Goratu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Why's your name so long?
We are named for our origins. Goratu is my homeworld, Heranon my clan's country, Maldinest and Got are the city and district where I live.
Cool.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
That is a hell of a name, Harry. You are not wrong. Well, I'm going to grab the armory license. And then I guess... View comparison. Oh, it is technically an upgrade. Because it's just the next model of the gun I'm using. But I'm saving all my money, so... I'm not going to buy it. I need my money.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different somehow.
Talk to Fidan.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like... I can't describe it. You should speak with Fidan. He knows the colony better than me.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
What do you do here?
Oops.
I'm just watching over... If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but... Fidan, what's the report on... I should go.
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work. This work must be completed.
What was the last save? Like 10 minutes ago. Cool. I'm not reloading just to do the final bits of her
This work must be completed.
conversation tree chat.
Hunger will weaken us in the long run.
At least we've got a chance to regroup.
So you want to know what she says? Play this yourself. Say it before talking to her. Figure it out. What have we got?
After the Varen are omnivores with a preference for living prey. Originally native to the Krogan homeworld of Tuchanka, they are, like most life from Tuchanka, savage, clannish, and consummate survivors. They are pack hunters when vulnerable prey is readily available, and become scavengers when outnumbered or outclassed. Their supreme adaptability, vicious demeanor, and rapid breeding cycle have made them ubiquitous and dangerous pests on many worlds. Virtually everywhere the Krogan have been, Varen infestations have followed, wreaking havoc with the native ecology. The Krogan have had a love-hate relationship with Varen for millennia, alternately fighting them for territory and embracing them as treasured companions. To this day, Krogan raise them as beasts of war. One of the common subgenus of Varen has metallic silver scales, leading to the rather unusual nickname, fish dogs.
Fish dogs. Have I played the Outer Worlds? That's the Bethesda style sci-fi capitalism RPG, right? Not the time loop one, which I believe is called the Outer Wilds. No, I own it, I think, through like Prime Gaming, but no, I've never played it. I think I watched you play it a couple of streams. Communications methodology. As the population of the galaxy increases and new worlds are settled, timely access for home users and frontier settlements with underdeveloped communication infrastructures is a growing problem. To ameliorate bandwidth issues, a sophisticated array of data caches and virtual intelligence search agent programs are available. Side note chat, ameliorate is a good word. It means improve. When a user submits a query, it is first routed to the data cache on their colony or star system. At the cache, the user's search agent VI collates mountains of locally stored data to find the desired material. If the information is not available locally, the query is passed along to neighboring systems and then outward in an expanding network. VI search agents in those systems replicate the search. If the desired information is found, it is compressed into a burst file and queued for transmission to the source system. The burst is assigned a priority based on the number of queries for it. The greater the number of queries, the higher the priority. When a new solar system is first connected to the net, a selection of the most popular data is installed locally. Though storage hardware is cheap, the capacity required to hold all the data produced every day by trillions of people on hundreds of worlds is not trivial. It's not economical to store local copies of all the data available on obscure topics, just in case. As colonies mature, older and less popular chunks of data filter into them as a result of queries and are placed in the local archive. Searches for obscure topics are increasingly likely to produce instant results as the archive grows. It was fun, played it a ton when it came out. It's one of those, like, it's on my list of games to play, but that list is huge. And up until recently, my non-stream gaming time wasn't that great. But now that Angela has a desk in here, I'm able to play games more often off stream, which is nice. So at some point, maybe I'll get around to it.
Tower's secure, thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
I'm still slowly making my way through Baldur's Gate 3. I just haven't had the spoons to play it recently because it's a big game. It requires a lot of decision making.
Help me find what the Geth are after and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at Exogeny, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
It's a good game, but it requires brain power. Yeah, I mean, I'm using the wiki to get the maximum approval I can. It's a long game. I don't want to. I want to play as much of it as I possibly can. You know, side missions and all. But it still requires a lot of brain power, especially in combat.
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones, friends.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
Probably shouldn't have played a bard in hindsight, but hey, bard's cool.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
Oh.
They landed at least one Geth
I'll talk
ship.
to you
I
when I look
didn't
up.
want to do that. Luckily, I saved.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
The tower's secure.
Right, there we go.
I appreciate
They
you.
may have been slowed, but they'll be back.
Help me find...
Their main base is at the Exogeny.
Jenny.
The Skyway...
Of course, there's an army of
We're
Geth
prepared.
between
I
here.
didn't expect this.
Then maybe I
We'll
can
get going then.
Good luck, Commander.
I did it again. God damn it.
Commander?
Right, there we are.
What can I do for you?
Geth base. Operation.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
High persuasion can get you far. Yeah, I like games that reward you for your social skills.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Come on.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place. Unlike anything I've experienced before.
That was the perfect time for, like, burning cinders to fall in front of his face.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
Didn't the Codex entry say there were 300 people on the planet?
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home. There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
What else can you tell me about Exogeny?
Exogeny funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
Okay, cool.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
So that's the preamble done. I'll just run to the exit. And then I'll pause the game and take my wellness break. Because I'm peckish, chat, and I need to stretch. Did I just go the wrong way? No. I need to stretch something fierce. So I'm going to do that.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
My gun just overheated. Interesting. I think I got hit with an ability. Hey, did that colonist die? Who screamed, "Oh god, they're everywhere"? I didn't see where they were. I assume they're either dead or just a disembodied voice. Oh no, the ceiling, it's coming down. Guess I'll go this way. Right, I'll clear this tunnel out and then pattern break. I think that's everyone in the tunnel dead. There's no dots on the camera. Open water valve.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Gonna restore water to the colony, chat. We're gonna do good things. No, I've incendiary around 7 equipped. Anyway, I need to stretch and stuff. So YouTube, you know, it'll be like nothing's happened. That reminds me, we had pancakes for dessert yesterday. Angel makes a good pancake, and we had some pancake mix left over. So we looked it up, and like as long as cats don't have too much, there are like tiny amounts of pancake. Particularly English pancakes, which are more like crepes than American pancakes. Don't do it. It was very stinky poop afterwards. Probably the dairy. Yeah, I'm not sure it was worth it. Right. That's the transmitter, and then yes. So that's where I'm supposed to go. I think this is for the water. Restoring water to the colony. Cats can have a little salami. Ooh, good to know. I assume it's the salt in that's the issue. Because they have stupidly sensitive digestive issues. Yeah, I did just execute that geth. What of it? Ian? What are you doing over here? The meme like 3 or 4 years ago. Like I pay attention to memes.
You don't want to go down there.
What are you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't. No!
You good, Ian?
That was a good one. Very intense.
You good?
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip. Helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for. Looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Trying to get to the...
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Give himself an aneurysm.
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, Time's up. Company's coming. Ask Fidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Look out.
Oh, he's fine.
Bring it on.
You didn't do anything.
I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
I don't think he'll do it, chat. Okay, so that was that. And then... the map says there's nothing over here, but I'll check for a container. No containers. Got stuck on Tally. Which, you know, a large proportion of the internet, myself included, would not be upset about. Tally is possibly best girl. Wait. What? Aha!
Doesn't look like it's on yet. We should keep looking.
I figured the context areas would be a bit larger. Oh boy, I've missed one, haven't I? It's probably 3. So that way is transmitter, or I guess just the mitter if politicians in America have their way. Oh, I can never remember where this third one is. Fortunately, the internet exists. Water restoration. Oh, cool. I do this. I'm pretty sure I do this every time. You have to progress the, I think it's through here. Maybe? Yes. No? Did I really miss one? 2 in here? Hang on. I'm just losing my mind now, chat. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There it is.
There! That did it! The system is active.
Take out the transmitter. Probably going to turn those in. Whee!
Shields disabled.
That's a problem for me. That drone was using my technique of slowly approaching.
Incoming!
There's a slight delay, an arming delay on the grenades. gets me every time. Right. Well, that was mildly nerve-wracking, having a Krogan in my face. We dealt with it, and we're moving on. Ooh, exciting. What do I want to put my 2 points in, chat? Do you know? Just keep putting them into Nemesis, to be fair. Rex will max out combat armor, we'll give him a bit more health, and Tali has first aid. $50 damage into 6. Sure, we'll unlock damping as well, why not? No, nothing, and trust your judgment. Oh, that's your first mistake. Sure, why not? Yeah, I wouldn't trust my judgment. But thank you for doing so, I guess. Right, so that's taken care of. So I'm just going to run back to the colony and turn those in for the rewards. Actually, no, you know what? Wait. There are enemies back here? Interesting. Oh wow, she got the destroyer. It stepped in the way at the wrong moment. I'll wait until I've done all the side quests and then go back to the colony. So that was... That's that. That's that. I need to find the power cells and the Baron meat. Oh, hey, look, Baron. The Baron falls dead, riddled with slugs. This must be the alpha male, the pack leader of these feral scavengers. So that's the Baron. Now I just need the power cells. Can I scavenge them? I can. That'll take some sludge. This old disabled vehicle is more willing to part with its still functioning power cells than one would expect. So I'm pretty sure that's all the side quests dealt with. Talk to Fidan, talk to May, talk to Matcha, yeah, cool. Right, we're going to go back to the colony and turn those in. And then we'll proceed. What time is it? About an hour of the stream left, maybe a bit more. Yeah, I don't know if we'll finish Pharos today. I'm not terribly distraught about that. A note on that. Ordinarily, if you're watching this on Moonbeam and you're new and you don't know my streaming schedule because I streamed on Moonbeam exactly twice, ordinarily I do stream on Fridays. However, alternate Fridays, I am a player in an actual play, an Exalted Essence actual play over at twitch.tv/theonyxpath. And wouldn't you know it, tomorrow is my on week for that, so I'll be there instead. I also have to remember that all you folk in America, your time zone has changed. Your time zone's changed. It hasn't here yet. We change our clocks. Did I just goof? Oh, I've just goofed. Anyway, we change our clocks next weekend, I think it is. This way. Right, I can read maps, I promise. Here's what I was looking for. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, I could have kept going. That room where I got the power cells was a dead end, so I should have explored it fully and then come back. Whoops.
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
Making so much money, chat.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble.
A few credits? That's 33,000. 33,000 is more than a few.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up.
I still need the power cells for this generator, though. I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
Oh, sweet. Cool. Who were you requisitioning stuff from? Still need to use neural shock, that's fine. The faces in this game are exquisite? What, you mean the peak Unreal Engine 3? Actually, you know what? You know what, chat? While I'm here... It's like your spelling of the word exquisite. While I'm this close to the Normandy, let's go and grab us Liara. I think I can do that mid-mission. Normandy still here? It is. Run!
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Actually, why am I doing this? I don't need to do this because I'll be taking the aura.
The commanding officer is aboard.
Because Cade and I can take on assignments on missions, and that'll work out fine with Neural Shock. Liara, I'll take to Noveria, where there's a whole bunch of stuff I can do with her to do that. Critic of the engine, you're almost Unreal 1 her graphics. That's fair. That's fair.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
I think
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Thank you, Normandy BI. I think part of the problem, of course, is that the textures and lighting have been updated. Well, the textures have been uprest and the lighting's been updated, but the underlying model hasn't. And it's doing weird things to the lighting. Okay, so I just wasted everyone's time by doing that. Probably would have been faster to reload the save thinking about it, but I'm committed now. Very critical of ME2's camera angles with regards to Miranda. He's absolutely right to be critical about those. Gosh dang. There's a mod that removes them for the PC version. With good reason. Right, I think that's everything.
Commander, what can I do for you?
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay. So I'm supposed to take the Skyway elevator now, and that's the next bit of the mission. However, I do kind of want to explore the rest of the area where the grizzly that I took the power cells was. I don't think there's anything else down there, but I may, there may be one lootable container that might be the difference, but no. I don't need all the loot, I just like getting the loot. It's also not that far a sidetrack. Backtrack, whatever you want to call it. But while I undertake this epic journey that I don't technically need to do, I do hope Moonbeam succeeds. The fairer payout, obviously, big fan of as a content creator. That's the wrong door. It's... Yes, turn around. But I'd love to, there are content creators I know on Twitch and in real life that I streamed with, and I would love to set a roam up with so that we could all help each other, lift each other up and make sure each other gets paid. Yep, that's it. God damn it. Why am I like this, chat? Why do I have to know? He always has to know, to paraphrase The Lord of the Rings. Get me out of here. Waste everyone's time enough to... this way. Onto the Skyway. Kill some more Geth. As far as I'm concerned, chat, only the most heartless of people would not help the colony out. They're clearly struggling. Nope, it's not this way. It's this way. Help the people who don't really exist. Because it's the right thing to do. I did try to do a Renegade playthrough once. I couldn't make it past the prologue. It just didn't do it for me. If that's your jam, fine. No judgment. Well, maybe a little bit of judgment, but it's not for me.
Watch out! Scouts. They'll be here any minute now. I don't know how much more I can take.
They're dead.
Perimeter secured.
Right. Into the Maker.
And now to the Geth base. Expect heavy resistance.
Oh, I do. Don't worry. Oh, look. There's heavy resistance.
The last batch went south. What are they looking for?
We're receiving a weak comm signal. I can't pinpoint its location due to Geth interference.
Ignore the fact that I just drove onto fire. It's fine, chat. The Mako's fine.
more chatter, Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location.
Any sign of movement? Lisbeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days.
Please. Stop driving like a drunken fool. I don't think there's any lootable stuff on the Skyway.
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Got empty. Who's shooting at me? Oh, actually, I might be able to go in there. One of these you can go in. You know what? I played this game before. I don't mind using the wiki. Varus. Okay, cool. So it's obvious when you can get into a tunnel because there's Geth in it and they show up on the radar. Like that. I've just got to remember that whatever team I have, I either have Tally or Garrus, because they're the ones that can hack. Not hack, they can break into locked containers. Which I guess is hacking the containers, to be fair, but it's not the hacking skill. It's the electronic sword decryption skill. Very different things. Okay, so just keep an eye out for the red dots on the map where there are no Geth above ground. And that's where the Geth are. Fine.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Whoever that is, they must be close to have seen us.
Yeah,
forget them. We need to find the Geth.
Rex, you've been on the crew long enough. You know how this works. We investigate. Oh, hello, new assault rifle friend. We investigate approximately all of the things. Exogeny security.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
All of your money. I mean, I'm here to help.
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They live, though the Geth have devastated their colony.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you, but I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
That's a problem for you.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
No, I'll remove whatever the heck I want, my guy.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Ethan, just go and walk over there. Juliana, do you want the casualty list to go up by one? I don't have to kill him, but he doesn't need both kneecaps.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us lived closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
Flux, you make a good point. Hey, Ethan, I need to know what bits of Exogeny I shouldn't touch. You should probably come with me to make sure I don't.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
Eventually, he's doing a lot of heavy lifting, though.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
It's everything personal. It's business.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope.
Zoo's Hope!
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves.
Yep.
Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
I think that's all of them.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
So little value and yet someone paid money for them to come here. Interesting. Exactly. Well, they want to exploit what they can, don't they?
We ran when the attack hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
We've been trapped for days.
Why build a colony if you don't intend to defend it?
Asking the real questions.
I hope you can get us out of this mess.
Can you even get out of the bed? You seem a bit deep in it, like you might be clipping through it slightly.
If I survive this, I'm going back to Earth.
They wiped out our defenses in minutes.
How are we supposed to fight an enemy like this?
It just can't get worse than this.
Commander,
whoops.
What can I do for you?
Stay bunkered down until I find out.
Of course. And please remember,
Keep
if
seeing
you see my daughter...
Gavin Hostel pop up somewhere at the top of the screen.
They could survive out there, no problem.
Ah!
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Just get to the point. Stab.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
No catch, really. It's dangerous work, but not for someone like you.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
Help the puppies discover that I have cheese curds. That seems distinctly like a you problem. Every time this Exogeny, my brain interprets it as Exogeny, like some sort of kids show to sell dolls to girls. Yeah, you know, Jenny, the executive officer. I mean, my first streamed... Well, when I streamed Mass Effect Classic in 2019, I think I went with Guinevere, so for a short period in the prologue where Commander Shepard is the XO, that would have been Exogeny.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Also, this is absolutely corporate espionage.
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you.
plans for a few prototype mods. I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much, so long as we keep a low profile.
I'm picking up a do this or get thrown in jail.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
That's for smarter men than me to figure out. I have no idea what anyone would want with this ruin.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Oh, I will. Okay, so that's that. Hey, if you really wanted to hide from the Geth, you probably shouldn't have a floodlight in the entrance to your hidden base. Just a thought. What do I know? I'm just a highly trained special forces operative. It's that way I need to go. Every time I do this. There we go. Oh, I should probably save. I haven't saved in a while. Chat, remember to save frequently. Also, hydrate before you dihydrate. Well, if you haven't, worth pointing out that the Geth armatures shoot at the front of the Mako. So if you hide the front of the Mako behind something, they can't actually hit you.
You owe us for this. The Skyway is crawling with Geth. Package is secured. We're leaving now.
That was Brandon Keener, Garrus's voice actor. Ah, there it is. Back in the Mako.
Wait! Shut down the comm! We've got incoming Geth! Damn it! Shut down the comm!
Well, that's not level terrain, apparently. Why do I have a sniper rifle out? That really confused me. I forgot I changed weapon. There's a kill X number of enemies with melee attacks thing, I believe. Yeet! This is a burst fire assault rifle. Good to know. I will forget. Oh, was that new armor? Ah, it's medium armor. Dang it! That's a solid wall, Shepard. You can't walk that way. You're not a ghost. Who's shooting at me now? Probably the Geth. Oh, that was a twofer. What is the tracer fire shooting at? Like, is it shooting at the Geth? Is it the Geth shooting at the Exogeny building for no reason? There are clips. Yeah, so Mass Effect 1 doesn't have ammunition, it's just your weapon overheats if you fire it for too long. It's Mass Effects 2 and 3 that have ammunition. But they also limit you to carrying... Well, Mass Effect 2 limits you to 2 weapons. I believe it is. Mass Effect 3 you can carry any number of weapons, but they have a weight limit, a weight system that impacts your cooldowns.
The Geth are quick to move in.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Oh, that one's dead. Completely whipped that singularity. I'm not sure it's even in the same time zone as that Geth trooper. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll go down here just to check for crates, but I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything. But I've been wrong before, so, you know. Although it does not look like it this time. Is that just the Rex prompt? Okay. To go up there. Yeah. But if you've never played Mass Effect, or if you've never seen a playthrough of it or whatever before, how are you enjoying the playthrough so far? Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, please do let me know in the comment section below. And if there's anything you'd like me to talk about or to go into
A one-way drop, Commander Shepard.
detail. Okay, that's that.
Typical Geth deployment. We'll need another route in.
It's the one-way drop, in case you hadn't guessed. Because this is... yeah, it's just a storage room. You've seen it but not played? It surprised me. I figured that... I know obviously you have evinced a preference for strategy games. I figured this might be something you'd play.
Hostile spotted.
Oh no, I hadn't seen it. Gasp. Damage protection. Shield recovery and hardening. I guess when I'm on the Citadel next, I need... oh, no, never mind. Sorry, 1 second. Let's go with Energized Leave. The cooldown's nice, but what game is this? Mass Effect? Yeah, hey, welcome in Anomaly. It's Mass Effect, but it's specifically the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect. Clearing out all of the notifications. Ah, there's too many. Well, I may as well put that final point into Nemesis. But welcome in Anomaly. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you spend whatever time you spend... enjoy whatever time you spend here. I don't know, warp, I guess. Bought it in the refund as soon as so they removed the multiplayer aspect. That's fair. The multiplayer for Mass Effect 3 was very good. And I kind of wish they had included it. Haven't played because I haven't been a good enough combination of strategy and story to make it worth your time to play. Totally fine, Flux, totally fine. Let's go with... First aid? Why not? Master first aid? I meant master first aid is in the skill track, not the skill, but that worked out really well, actually. That made me seem far smarter than I actually am. I can see the future, chat. I'm a future seer. I predict that within the next half hour, I'm going to make a gaff. The thing is, that prediction is so vague that I could claim anything is a gaff. Right, that's where I'm supposed to go. Oh, look, more Varen.
Damn it!
Hey, Elizabeth.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
It's not strategic enough to be good enough strategy, but at the same time the story of Mass Effect 2 and especially 3 is bordering on cookie cutter. Yeah, the storytelling did get a bit less interesting, let's say. Also, lest we forget, Mass Effect 2 is just very orange.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
Sounds like my cat might be doing crimes.
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
The what now?
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
I've got guns. I've got a Krogan. I've got a Quarian. I think we're fine.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
Good news for you there. Or bad news, depending on your relationship with your mother.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left.
Yeah, so's Ethan.
Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years, even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors.
Oh yeah, ID.
Good luck with that field.
Time to commit identity fraud. Oh, I hate Baron. Slow down. Let me hit you. Oh, actually, does Tali have neural shock? She has first aid, right? She must have the neural shock ability. Oh no, it's medicine that gives you neural shock. So your prediction was vague enough I can argue you didn't commit one. So I said in the next half hour and it's been 4 minutes. You were the one that committed the gaff. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh wait, look this way. That's where I need to go.
Hey, as soon as you go, I'm gonna find a place to hide.
You stay put.
Good luck with that field.
Should probably go find somewhere to hide. I'm committed. You have 27 minutes to make it. Identity fraud, your middle name? Anomaly, identity fraud, blank. That's the name of my next alternative rock band.
machine. Access encrypted files.
So I'm going to access
No,
your
I don't
encrypted
want to review
files.
protocol.
I'm going to review your protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
That'd be impressive. Please try.
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Identity fraud Smith. I think he's dead. He's dead.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden.
Your face is strictly forbidden.
Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Toilet
Fetching
location.
data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Yeah, I thought it was going for the toilet, if I'm being honest, chat.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Chat, another mind control plan. Ugh, it's boring.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That's why they were acting so strange.
Your pilot should be warned.
That joke was awful. I'm going to write that timestamp down. And I'm going to have to go into the recording and cut it out. We're at 2:28. You know, it's no wonder I don't get many people following my social media and streaming channels.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
It's mildly sporing, but I do suppose that there might be something in there which could make things interesting. Heyo, Flux has jokes too.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Wait. Chat. Consumer Information Services? CIS? CIS? Is this game too woke? Wait, that's the opposite of woke. Damn it, it's anti-woke.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
You did too well. We're moving in.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
Anti-woke is the new woke. You're not wrong, Flux.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
So how'd that work with how would that work in people with chronic pain? Because, like, to some degree you're just used to pain, you accept it. It's a daily life thing. Asking questions that the game will never answer.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Pharos. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Ah, so it's large. Got it.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
I'm a tool. Freely admit it.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
No, ethics.
That's enough for now.
A conscience.
Going to standby mode.
Well, guess we go this way. Guess I save. Red dots on the dots on the radar. Hack. Fight, my children! Fight! And that. Whoop. Whoop.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
I like their docking style, but how do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
I like how there's a cooldown on the melee. You can't just spam it. You do have to wait between swings. Well, like Guardian armor. Or Guardian light armor, I should say. That's a significant amount of shields, sure. I'll approach the glowing orb. I'll touch the glowing orb.
What is this place? Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
I don't think I've ever taken I think I did. No, I'm pretty sure I used Rex and Garrus for the Mass Effect Classic playthrough I did on stream. Oh, well, these are crispy. My radar's jammed. Hack the sniper, please. Right, let's
Shield's down.
Shield is in fact very up, Shepard. Hey, could you not though? I know I need to use warp more. Actually, you know what? Let's map warp to right bumper. That's the way out. Which way, chat? I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Ah! Sorry, I'm just reading the walkthrough. I'm not spoiling anything for myself. I've beaten the game like 3 times. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to go. So I'm just going to save time. Otherwise I would have gone the way I'm supposed to go and then, you know, backtracked. So, just do this. Save backtracking.
Eat this! Heads up!
Bring it on.
There's no end to them. Oh no, my gun overheated. That's on me. Oh, sweet. Uh-oh. Get out of my way. Thank you. After a few seconds of downloading, you secure Gavin Hossel's design data. But I can't go back to give it to him. Oh no! How the crash sound was delayed. That's not better. What's... Shuttle bay door controls. Rex. I very nearly walked into the fire then. Would have been the gaff. Dang it! But now if I do it, it looks like I'm doing it deliberately. No, my signal jammer. My signal jammer? My radar's jammed. There we are. That's what I meant to say. you inside the fire. Pretty sure the song like "We Are the Fire" Trivium. Hey, I'll tell you.
All patched up.
Tyler's health was getting a bit low there. We're all good. Nope. No, I guess I'll hack this then. It's the only thing I can do in this room. Wow, that was a Simon Says puzzle. The test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became volatile and recommend cutting off all further contact with the Nodacrux colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events there back to us. I feel like I should be able to interact with one of these terminals. Guess not. Open around.
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
But what if I want to explode something, Tali? You don't understand. I must explode things. Also, these Geth, I guess, weren't paying attention and didn't hear the firefight. Yeah, can you be interested when we're not in the firefight?
Even one claw in that ship.
Right, are we good? Do you want to make your observational analysis now, Tali? Not when we're under fire? Right. Guess I'll beep the boop and break the claw. Oh, wait, no. Can I hack this first? Oh, I thought it was going to be XXXXB again. Yes, I did nearly press X when I was saying XXXX. Private log of Dr. Gamal. I don't trust this Cerberus group. They may pay as well, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for, or why they wanted them delivered to the Metano system. My records show nothing of interest out there. So I guess we'll just never Metano. You find a repair ticket attached to the console. Front door to the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower, and the safety shutoff kicks in if the PSI gets above 34. But if the PSI is in the 31 to 34 zone, the door slams down with enough power to shield through a metal I-beam. Somebody fixed this before one of my team loses an arm in that thing. Disturbed tells a song inside the fire. It's about surviving up after a suicide. Thought I recognised the name. I think there's a Trivium song, We Are the Fire, as well, but oh god. Yeah. Now I remember that song. 13 plus 17 is 30. 17, 28, 33. I did maths, chat. Chat, why are Disturbed so good as a band? Quick question. Oh no. Did I do that?
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature.
This was my kind of mission. Kill a bunch of Geth and end things off with a huge crash.
I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
There's nobody here.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Kill them all.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Suppose we better Geth the hell out. Hell yeah. Why does Angel put up with me? Disturbed has something to say, but most people don't want to hear uncomfortable things. That's fair. No, their songs are always incredibly thought-provoking. Well, most of them are incredibly thought-provoking. And I'm here for it. Did I just... I absolutely did put a point on that. Also, David Draymond's voice is incredible. How did I get in here? What? How do I get out? Oh, it's just very well hidden. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the older Disturbed discography now. I've been listening to the newer albums recently, but I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the older ones. Oh, here's the way. No, this is a dead end. Well, chat, with 2 minutes left. I did gaff. How the hell do I get out of here? It wasn't a spectacular gaff, I'm sorry for that, but technically it does count. Right, this way. What was that big ass doorway that had... There it is.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked.
Got a Krogan.
The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
They've got a crane.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
You might, yes, it's true. And now I can go out this door. I think. No, I've been in that room. That was just a storage room. I can go back into the Mako. That's what I can do. And just assume that Elizabeth's in it. Time to shoot things without driving off the edge of the skyway. Luckily, I saved. No. Nah, I'm still. You ain't never gonna catch me. Because even I don't know where I'm going next. May have just remembered there's a boost that works even when I'm not exploring planets. That's a grizzly. Very solid. They don't move. Let's get Lisbeth back to her mother.
Is there anybody? Is there anyone picking this up? Get away from that radio!
Oh,
What was that
Ethan.
all about?
It's Ethan, you know, that guy.
This is Juliana Bainham of Pharaoh's Colony. Please, help us.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
I was going to. Jeez, Elizabeth. Scientists, am I right, chat? She's just hiding by the spotlight, the floodlight.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get
Oh,
away
boy.
from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
I don't know, I stalked to almost death. Exactly.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand, it's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
You're after the one unique thing Pharos has. The Thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
Wait, why can't I... What charm do I need for that? Oh, you need to be maxed out on charm. Well. Never mind.
I won't let you hurt these people anymore. Drop your weapon or be prepared to use it.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on, come on!
I warned him. I did. Absolutely warned him.
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
Actually, the face.
It's my fault. I knew what was going on and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
I'll deal with the Thorian, then make sure you're safe.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
How do you know that? You didn't know about the Thorian.
I think there is. You
What?
could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
If we must consider it, drop it in a concussion grenade.
Oh, Rex.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
And obviously, you know, equip your grenades with the anti-Thorian gas upgrade. This will disable infected colonists without
We'll stay
without
out of your
killing them.
way until you clear a path. Good luck.
Gonna do that before I forget. Grenades. Anti-thorium gas. Double check. Yes. Oh, where's Gavin gone? There he is.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Did he just reach through that crate? I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's at the right angle to have reached above it. Go to system. I like how my 2 objectives are return to Zhu's Hope. Just going to do an inventory check for myself and my party. Oh, hey, new pistol. Don't mind if I do. You know, I'll take that. And we'll stick, I guess, that on it. Why not? Grenades have been sorted. I'll have a combat scanner on my assault rifle so that things that can't jam my radar as easily. We'll go with. I know the truth, all the environment and colonists here are holograms and dead. Oh no! I'll have to kill them. Sure, not that it matters. Do I have any better shot? Oh, that's better. Yeah, sure, why not? And Harley. Just as long as they make real dust. Tyler doesn't need that anymore because I've got that on my gun. Weapon stability and damage, I guess. So my chat's updating. I'm just hoping that it's updating properly, you know? After the incident on Tuesday. What have we got? That's just extra damage for synthetics, that's fine. Weapon stability and probably a damage up somewhere down here. Sure, that. So I think Codex Journal. Let's just get back to Zhu's Hope, and yeah, that's everything. Cool. Get back in the Mako. Oh, actually, before I do that, do they have anything to say now that I've shot the guy in the face? Or is no one going to comment on the fact that he's just lying there dead?
These people had their shot. That's more than some get.
Do you know who had his shot? This guy.
Please try to avoid hurting the colonists. Use the nerve agent I gave you, if you can.
No, well, don't worry. Okay, so no one's going to comment on the fact I shot that man in the face. Cool. Save the game, because we have reached, alack, and alas, the end of the stream. As I mentioned earlier, tomorrow's stream will not happen because it's my on week for Exalted Essence, so I'll be at twitch.tv/theonyxpath at 10 AM Eastern playing some Exalted Essence. Yeah, YouTube, as ever, let me know what you thought in the comments section below. Share the video with anyone you think might enjoy it. and standard YouTube stuff, of course, of like, subscribe. You can swing by Twitch or Moonbeam and find Comrade Bubbles. I'd appreciate the follow. I'm not entirely sure what it is on Moonbeam, but I know on Twitch you might get an email notification when I go live. I'm going to try and sort out multi-streaming for next week, so that I can stream both Twitch and Moonbeam. I'm really enjoying my time here on Moonbeam. So YouTube, if you want some live stream content, moonbeam.stream is a good place to find some. But until next time, YouTube, please do stay safe, please do stay healthy, please do stay wholesome. Much love to you all. Goodbye.